No. I'm saying, right, like now, like I've learned not to feed into the drama mill or rumor mill. So like I'm not finna like give, like the quote unquote like YouTube no jumper clippers. You feel me? Like any content, right? You feel me? Yeah.
What'd you say?
Bro, listen, I'm not finna give the no jumper clippers. You feel me? Like
Or
the
the
quote
LA
unquote
Clippers.
Yeah, like the quote unquote like meme pages and commentators, any type of like
But
content.
there was something that you saw that upset you, basically.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Why
Yeah.
is that? Are you sensitive about your stinkiness, or is that like what's
What?
your relationship to that?
What?
All right, y'all. So just like many of Flakko's promises, that's another broken one because that clip right there, that took place way before I ever made a channel, way before I ever started reacting to content. And of course, they say thousands of other channels like mine, and there is, that all react to these clips of these extremely outrageous takes and things that take place on No Jumper, away from No Jumper. I say it all the time. No Jumper, man, there ain't nothing like it. It is one of a kind. And we diving back into a content war that is truly one of a kind. The No Jumper Civil War, something that's been documented on this channel for a long time. I got some advertisements at the end for those of y'all that want to catch up on some homework. But in this one, man, we get into the fall of Boochie. Flakko is losing the war officially. It's not over yet, but he's losing the war. He's behind on the scoreboard. And Munchie B in jail. But then newsflash, Munchie B out of jail. So, the Munchie topic's not going to be as prominent of a topic. It never was really going to be. But yeah, let's get into these clips because there's a lot of extremely clippable takes and moments. But this new one right here, this one's crazy.
What's up, Flakko?
Man, I'm just chilling, party for me.
Hey, man, I'm over here. I'm doing my auditions, bro. I'm doing my auditions for a new cast member. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking notes for you. I just ain't gonna have everybody fighting and shit, though. You know what I'm saying?
Get my hair up.
So, I got my new cast member over here, man. I wanted to meet you, brother.
Hi, I'm
Hey, how much that
Tigress.
little shit cost, man?
Wait, what?
What'd you say?
How much that little shit cost?
You can't afford it.
Oh, he can. He got it. He got it.
Man.
You black?
Man, come
Shout out to Pun for actually just straight up giving credit. I'm trying to be like y'all, big bro. He on some bullshit. Pun been humbled recently. But this ain't about Pun, even though it easily could have been. Because, Figminity World is still in the No Jumper universe, technically. They are, a castaway, runaway podcast network of the No Jumper network. But what we talking about from that clip is how disgusting, truly disgusting that approach was. And I'm not on some fresh and fit shit. I mean, just from like being raised to be a man of a certain moral standard. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the fathers that's in they kids' lives. Obviously, this nigga didn't have a good father figure in his life. No way you could have had a good father figure in your life talking to a woman like this. In private or in public, but this is as public as it gets, bro. You on a live stream. And honestly, I think Flakko might be addicted to power. Okay? And there's power that comes with paying to play. And, that power is you could kind of do as you please with the female that agrees to the terms of services. But man, it's crazy to me that someone who's always on the moral high horse is also a known and documented John. A John is somebody who they put John Doe, things like that on people that are paying to play. Diddy trial type shit, but it goes back way further than that. They got Johns and Janes. Janes is usually the ones being paid for the play. You feel me? But this is what we pushing on the young black kids. I agree with what, obviously the don't gangbang, the streets ain't worth it. But at the same time, you moving like a purchaser of lot lizards, my boy. That's not the right message to be pushing to the black youth. Nah, absolutely not. And then again, on stream. But to heck with on stream, this is the same person that just a few weeks ago swear, hand on the Bible type swear, that he should be a hiring manager at No Jumper. You know what I'm saying? That's out. Nobody treating applicants, job applicants like this should have any type of hiring power, in my opinion. He's moving like Frederick Menyango Weinstein. Straight up. But anyways, now that we address Flakko's personal war that he's fighting with Pain to Play, let's get into the war he fights at No Jumper. At work. You see, recently Adam decided to throw a shot at Flakko. And Lush, he tried to soften the blow because he be fake trying to be cool with everybody, but he takes his own shots too.
An underage girl, and then launching this content the moment you turn 18.
Because this is the thing.
There's got to be like a.
There's no way that you could like setting an OnlyFans account up, getting your ID verified. All this is like an actual process that takes at least a little bit of time. So it's like she probably had to have created the account when she was underage and then turned 18. But maybe you're allowed to have an account as long as you don't post.
I
sincerely doubt
that.
it, though, right?
I sincerely doubt that you're able to even be on it because there's nothing about that site that's not like of a graphic nature.
Well, that's not true though. There's
of an adult nature, let's say.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to.
We
be
don't
sexual.
have to politic it too much deeper,
Yeah.
but either way, the low take content is out there. For the record, Flakko purchased the Bad Baby OnlyFans the moment that it dropped to make a video about it.
To be fair, and I'm not trying to like stall Flakko out because if the roles were reversed, he'd be on my bumper super tough. He was probably pretty close in age to her at the time, right? Like,
Probably, yeah.
if we really know bro's age, but like, yeah.
It's just Lush, I peep what you on. You picking your shots like a sniper nowadays. He used to come in shooting from the hip. Now he playing like a sniper. And you see, this is much different than how we seen Lush moving a few years back when, you know, honestly, in my opinion, Lush is the reason for this video and any other No Jumper Civil War type of video, No Jumper War video. Lush is the reason. He caused all this division, being messy, being too deep into Discords, Reddits, and things of that nature. And thank you, Lush. Let's get into the clips for real now.
Man, how y'all feeling?
Amazing.
What's going on, man?
Beautiful, man.
Man, and listen, man, Brandon is not here. Brandon has officially quit No Jumper.
That's kind of how I feel, and it's like
He did quit. He let Adam know this morning that he's not coming back. He did feel like we kind of like set him up.
You're joking right now.
No, I'm dead ass.
Oh, bro.
He quit No
He
Jumper.
put his 30 days.
Yeah,
man.
nigga, bro. Listen, bro. He let them know. Now, I will say it'll probably be Lush's fault, right? Because
Because by de facto,
Lush is the best host that we have in terms of hosting events. But Lush let me host the live stream.
Stop it though. Stop real quick though. Stop real quick though. Now, Luda, what niggas talking about? What niggas talking about though? What a nigga talking about though? Oh, why? Hey, listen.
We do that?
Put it on, nigga. Come on. 10 seconds though. No hat shots. No hat shots. No Jumper. Coolest podcast in the fucking world. Ain't no Merc House, nigga. Come on. Dead homies, cuz. Dead homies, cuz. I'm sorry for other bloods out there. I'm sorry. Blood.
Can you believe that that's the guy who you know, he's trying to take all the credit for saying that, oh, you know, I speak out against gangbanging, but we got clips like that. If I played that to somebody who don't got a clue of nothing about No Jumper and nothing about Poetic Bison Back's page, what do you think the people like that would say? The clean canvases of the world, the clean slates.
And when I hosted a live stream, that led to me instigating fades. He stepped up for the fade.
I'm saying what he on the internet, like it was just a cakewalk. I didn't do nothing. I never touched him. This nigga said I never hit him one time. He said not one of my punches connected.
Mike, let me ask you. Do you feel like
He's a compulsive liar.
Do you feel like if you
And he called me out for the fade.
do you feel like when you guys fight?
He called me out. I said, Flakko, you trying to go? And I'm just joking. And he said, no, go with me. You want to go with me? I said, shit, fuck it.
So, man, y'all see this shit? The Boochie Slayer, Brandon Slayer, he wanted Flakko's fade. He wasn't on it super heavy, like really pressing it. But when y'all go watch the full live stream, for those of y'all that haven't, or watch whatever clips, Flakko was full blown body checking people and claiming like, oh, this dude just got marked out. This dude just got marked out by this and that. That's what, like, he really came in and instigated the whole shit. And like myself and plenty other reaction channels have been saying in regards to people like Flakko and Adam, instigators usually end up having to run a fade. If everybody, like, I always go back to like school days, growing up in high school, middle school and shit like that, is when most fades was caught by most people, right? But by most civilians, you know, those that join gangs and stuff, I don't know, that they be running fades later in their life. You get locked up, obviously you running hella fades. Well, not everybody runs fades, but you know, y'all get my gist. But if you instigating fades in any of those environments, somebody's gonna feel a type of way about that. It might even, like, I've seen and heard of people getting packed out by the two people that was supposed to be fighting. No joke. Where it's like, oh, you think this shit funny? Oh, you recording this shit? Oh, you being too loud about it, laughing at niggas getting rocked and shit? At least he was throwing hands. So now you got to throw hands since you want to instigate and laugh and side bust. Lush is guilty of side busting all the time. Like I said, every time Lush versus Rich Trapper comes up, I always like to remind my audience, Lush wouldn't have no beef with Rich Trapper if it wasn't for the side busting that he was doing when Rich Trapper was on Adam's phone and Flakko was getting his shit off. Because the original beef is Flakko versus Rich Trapper. Lush was laughing too hard, and so Rich Trapper, with that same mentality, was nah, now you got to run a fade too, Lush. F all that.
Like, damn, the homie said a name, it stuck, it was funny. And I say it too. Gang, and guess what? I put you act like I don't know how to twist, manipulate lexicon and language.
Shit.
What I do for a living.
Okay, wait. So whose fault? So whose fault was it that Brendan got fired? Because I just heard this dude say that you set up the environment for him to instigate a fight.
You set up the fight?
Nah, hell no, Flakko.
He get fired.
He said it's my fault because I wasn't there.
Yeah, you left it to Flakko.
So he so toxic. He going just on GPB instigating fake.
He ain't get fired.
Southeast Dago. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He told them folks, I'm taking a step back.
But didn't you say you wanted them to fight though?
No.
I wasn't
told
there yet.
Brandon, you gonna hurt somebody, don't do it.
No, what happened was this.
I didn't know
he called out Flakko. He wanted to fade Flakko, and then because Flakko was not that he wanted to fade Flakko.
The ringmaster don't get in the circus. Brandon made a 4-hour live stream saying that we set him up.
I saw that.
Don't worry, I will not be covering the 4-hour live stream that Brandon did. I haven't even watched it. I watched some of Brandon's live streams from time to time, but I have not watched that one. What I will be talking about, though, is, well, what we just saw. So we saw Flakko, he tried to announce that Brandon officially quit No Jumper on Thursday, right? Last Thursday at this point. This video is dropping on the following Thursday. But then on the Tuesday show, this most recent Tuesday that just took place, Adam confirmed that that's not true. That there's been no official discussion between, you know, any of the higher ups about Brandon departing from No Jumper officially. Now, he could be pulling the no call, no show and just disappear off into the sunset. But until he misses enough shifts, like, you got to start missing scheduled shifts at that point. If that doesn't happen, it don't really count as a no call, no show yet. So as far as what we know from Adam's mouth, he's shutting down they play. They trying to run a play, in my opinion, to where Brandon comes back, gets a little boost in views because they said that, you know, he got fired, he quit, whatever. And then 2-3 weeks later, he pops back up on the thumbnail and they think everybody's going to rush to watch that and they're going to get 100,000 view Thursday show. They're trying really hard to be better than the Tuesday show. They made their intentions clear that they want to be better than the Tuesday show. When Brandon first got demoted to the Thursday show, that's one of the first things that came out of his mouth. He did a whole motivational speech, like in a football movie. We got to be bigger than the damn Tuesday show, y'all. Who's with me? Yeah. And really, it's just like Flakko with him. But Lush is a glazer, so he was with me. He ended up getting pressed by Munchie B about siding with Brandon about that shit when Munchie was drunk, I believe. But anyways, I know I said we're not gonna take a field trip on down to Long Beach for Brandon's show, but we are gonna take a very meaningful field trip down to Long Beach for someone who's probably more hated than Brandon, Mr. Viral himself. You know, they hate him for his opinion, he says. But I want to say thank you for this, Mr. Viral. You were debating Flakko very well. It was an unexpected thing for me. I refreshed my page and seen it and said, to heck with it, I'll click on it for once. I'll be watching Viral Way here and there as well. I think they're pretty solid podcasters, but I can see how the No Jumper audience, No Jumper is a reality show at this point. They ain't even trying to podcast. It's disguised as a podcast, I should say. But Mr. Viral absolutely cooked Flakko in the debate. But I'm not covering the debate. I'm not covering none of their talking points. Y'all can go to Viral's page and watch that if you want to watch Flakko get cooked, which is always entertaining. But Flakko made a critical mistake, and it has nothing to do with his words and everything to do with how he moved his phone, because he was at his setup that he records those extreme close-up videos of that face that only a Liberian mother could love. And while recording this video on his phone at his setup, he moved it just enough for me to see, this.
Charleston White does. He talks about the worst of the worst from the community and acts as if that's all black people.
Look. Boy, listen, man.
He's controlled opposition.
Look, listen.
They placed him there.
Oh, hell no. You see? He records all those scary ass horror movie quality videos that he does on his channel. He does all this from the kitchen. This guy, so Flakko, he revealed one of his moves again on the No Jumper show. Last week, the Thursday show, right? He hopped on there and said, "I'm gonna do a War at No Jumper series. It's gonna be hour plus videos." I don't know who the hell listen to an hour of Flakko, but we'll see. We'll have to see what happens. And naturally, I feel a way about that. But then to find out, to give me ammunition like this is crazy. And this was a pure accident. But look at this. He records this shit from the kitchen. And this whole time I thought he was big money. I thought he was recording this from a spare room. That he just wanted to feel like a little vibe. Got the TV, got the couch in the spare room. But this is a living room. Now this living room, it's tiny. And he set up shop in the kitchen because, well, of course he did. This dude's scheduled for a BBL. He's not going to do his War on No Jumper series that me and hundreds of other YouTubers are already doing. He's not going to do it until he gets a BBL, y'all. But he's recording in the damn kitchen. You think he's going to be able to resist food when it's right next to him at all hours? I don't think so. Now, for us normal people, this way of living isn't that bad. It's not like he's living in a dump. I mean, there's that clip of a roach running across him, which means he got roaches in his kitchen. But it's not bad at all. You got a roof over your head. You're blessed. But Flakko, he's Mr. Big Money, like I said. He's always flexing his finances. Look at my YouTube AdSense. Look at this. But now that I can see a little more of the floor plan he's working with, it appears to me that Flakko is living in a converted garage type of situation. I've heard him brag about being in a 3-bedroom home since returning from Texas. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I think he's got a 1-bedroom tiny home that's attached to a 3-bedroom house. Okay? And now, what does this have to do with the Civil War? Not a damn thing. I just think it's hilarious that he records all of his scary movies from the kitchen, and he's getting a BBL soon because he's too damn big and too damn lazy to work out. This shit made my night when I seen this. Now I know y'all love to hate Viral Way again, but go and watch Flakko get cooked on their channel, please. It's worth it. Plus, y'all can break down more of Flakko's floor plan once you get to this part in the debate. When they're talking about Charleston White and his latest controversies. But yeah, man, this was pure cinema. So shout out to Viral Way. And now back to our show.
Former No Jumper host.
Just get us to the Saudi money. Bro.
Let's talk about that.
Former.
Let's get into that. Or should we talk about Brandon being slayed, or should we talk about suspects return?
I feel like you can't talk about one without the other.
Yeah.
I feel like there's like a clear trajectory overlap.
Let's let it come to us.
Let's let it come to us. Yeah. The cold part is because this all started with the contentious interaction between the two of them, and that was the first time.
Wait. Can I ask about that from a fan perspective? Also, nuanced fan perspective as a black person. Why did you care so much about the hard R? Like, you don't just be dropping hard R's with the homies?
No.
For real?
It wasn't so much about the hard R. I wasn't mad at that because I laughed at that. Once he hit me and said, oh, that's the white man in you. That's that white blood in you that's making you act like that.
Okay.
Now you're making me mad.
Okay, I understand.
Because you already know being, nigga, coming from, you ain't light-skinned, but you black.
Yeah.
And you know, on both sides we get it. Being dark, they always want to say you the criminal, you bad, you got crazy shit going on, and they got all type of stereotypes. And for light-skins, they got the same. You feel me? You white, you this, you soft, all kind of shit. We both got the same. You feel me? So that's what he was trying to press on me when I was like, nigga, everybody in the room, they all said I didn't say that. And that could have been the end of it. It wouldn't be to need to be no beef, no nothing. Because everybody in the room was like, he didn't say that. All he had to say was, my bad, bro. I thought you said it. And I'd have been like, for sure.
Okay, I missed that part. Because I just thought that was strange. I was like, I know we all done made a joke once or twice, around fellow black people, just messing around type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
That was also their very first interaction.
Yeah, I never met him from nothing. I didn't even know him, and I wasn't talking to bro.
That was crazy
Mikey.
random,
Mikey was in the room, and Josh was in the room. And Mikey and Josh was like, bro, he didn't say that. Like, you tripping. And he said, no, that's what he said. He was standing on it. And he was like, yeah, that's that white blood in him.
But
so that's where it began.
Me knowing this fool the way, I would have been surprised if he reacted any other way because he's from a super pro-black family.
We don't even play like that.
Yeah. So that's probably like the quickest way to trigger a response from this guy. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I think he knew that.
And neither of his parents
knew that. I didn't know him.
But
I think he knew that because Josh was like, dude, you got some type of like preconceived like beef with this kid? And I was like, I don't even know him.
Do you think that he came in thinking that he was going to like basically take aim at you? Like he looked at the whole crew and thought, you know what? That's the one that I can trigger.
Based on how he do his content after I figured out absolutely.
All right, so that's suspect back on No Jumper. This is his second appearance back. And, Brandon's on this mysterious vacation. But he was alluding to vacation weeks before this. But, they're running with the narrative that he's let go or he quit, whatever. I quit. Whatever the case may be, he's not going to be doing content No Jumper no more is the narrative that they're pushing. At least in all the titles and thumbnails. Despite on this same show we're watching clips from, Adam said, there ain't nothing official about that, but whatever, we could run with it for the clicks and views. But look, I look at it like this pretty much. Everybody in the building has made it known and clear that they hate potting with this guy. The behind the scenes people have got on microphones several times to confront this guy. So they hate him. The people that, make the thumbnails and flyers and stuff like that. And, basically, I've been running with the narrative that I got from being a viewer that Brandon is Flakko's goon. And obviously, his use as a goon, his run as a goon, that ended the moment you were slayed. The moment you were put on your pockets, not once but twice. Flakko looking at you like, who you gonna protect? That's just how I think Flakko's looking at it now. He like, oh nah, he ain't about to go to physical battle with me. But on top of that, he was also Flakko's like verbal dirty work type of goon too. He would ask questions that you could tell were like a Flakko based question, low key, something that helps Flakko's agenda. We're gonna get into a little bit of that in a minute though. But yeah, on top of all this, if your job brings back the aged YN who drew a weapon on you allegedly, nah, bruh. I'm resigning. Nah, hell no. Y'all hate me. Y'all want to see me in the dirt. I'm gone. There's other jobs out here. See ya. Yeah, the Wiz Khalifa shit. See ya, nigga. Nah. But I believe Adam wants him to resign. Here's why. They don't want or need another lawsuit on their hands. They got enough legal problems going on at No Jumper, and Brandon has shown every sign that if he's fired, he'd be in line to sue. He gonna try to get that wrongful termination for sure. He gonna be collecting unemployment checks and he gonna try to sue you for wrongful termination. So the easiest thing to do is to have everybody conspire against Boochie and get him to resign. to leave on your own will. But yeah, Suspect, he's all the way back. He back on road. He back in the show. He got put on the Tuesday show, which that's a slap in the face because remember when Brandon threw a whole fit and was visibly upset with Adam when Adam announced that he doesn't want Brandon on the Tuesday show anymore. This is when Ankh first came around. By about the second time Ankh was on his short run of being on the Tuesday show himself, Brandon fired up his live stream and was berating Adam, talking about how stupid he is and how he don't know how to run his business. You know, he became a full-blown No Jumper reaction channel, but like just the angry side of it. He was going in. But yeah, that's Suspect on the Tuesday show. Now, I did peep some moments where Adam seemed annoyed with Suspect still. I don't know if their pod styles mix. He's a little too much to pod with Adam. But I do think that he might be able to carry the Thursday show. I ain't gonna lie. And I also wouldn't mind them trying to force him back into a room with Jaleese. Suspect. If they do, if you need any research, I have a pretty good video on Jaleese for you to watch on my channel. But I'm sure you got plenty of ammo. But yeah, just in case you want some reinforcements, go and do some homework on there. It's not uncommon for No Jumper hosts to do homework on this channel, y'all. But anyways, there's probably no greater disrespect than how they did Brandon up until this point. And honestly, in my opinion, that's what you get for coming into this situation to fight Flakko's battles for him. Did you forget how many of these same exact people did Flakko dirty? The same people you're dealing with and going to battle with every day did Flakko crazy, like historically bad. Nobody in podcast history has been treated as poorly as Flakko in the No Jumper building. And I think, he projects some of his newfound hatred onto, people like my channel and other channels that criticize him and whatnot. But if we keep it in the buck, Flakko was done crazy on his intro. Like the bar is below hell. You got to get spit on. You got to get swung on. You got to have 20, 30, 40, gang members come up to No Jumper and flood the street looking for you. Flakko went through pure hell for his spot in No Jumper. And, now Brandon signed up to be Flakko's human shield. So you can't be surprised that this is how you got done. Now, Flakko, he's trying to go back into his shell. I've noticed recently, ever since Brandon is looking like he might not be there no more. He has nobody really of any use on his side in this war against Lush. And now, with Suspect, that's a big problem for Flakko. Because remember, Suspect, deep down inside, he don't rock with Flakko either. Despite saying, oh, no, I rock with Flock now. We cool. I know we had our little back and forth. Nah, you still hate that man.
That Brandon is super passionate about this, and he's like been really trying to assert his position in No Jumper, and I've been nothing but an ally in that regard. A lot of people.
How much of an ally though?
Why don't you ask his ass? Because
where was your allyship when it was the Tuesday show discussion on whether or not he should come back? And then
well, you clearly didn't watch the show, Flakko.
Oh yeah, so this segment right here, this is Flakko trying to put like responsibility and blame back on the Lush. There was a moment in time where Brandon pretty much made Lush admit that Flakko is the A mic of the Thursday show, and now Flakko saying no, Lush has been the A mic this whole time. Lush is a boss here. He's second in command. And I don't got shit to do with nothing. I'm just clocking in, clocking out. But Lush is about to call Flakko on some shit that we all been saying for a while too.
And then Unc was
you clearly didn't watch the show.
I watched the episode where Unc was on, and Unc was like, "Man, like he sucks. We gotta talk about him no more." And then you ain't really like offer yo Adam, I'm making an executive call. I'm your number 2. I want Brandon on the show, for example. Okay, right? Look, right? For example, look.
Where is this fucking fantasy football moment going? You feel me?
What you have? What?
Because that's not the way it worked. Like
absolutely, that's how it works.
I'm making an executive decision. Is my name on the LLC paperwork? Who's a motherfucking
me and
executive
Adam was
over
on
here?
a show
He hit the Pookie dance, didn't he? What the hell?
together, right?
This ain't my motherfucking shindig.
That's how
I'm
it
just
works,
in a
though.
VIP guest. The
No.
fuck is you talking about, bruh?
No.
You kick your feet up like shit.
no,
Yeah, I
listen.
can kick my feet up, but I can't.
Adam has empowered.
I can't. Hey,
you
can the homie
and-
kick his feet up too? Oh no, he can't. Oh, that's on you, gang. You feel what the fuck is you talking about?
Go crazy, let's talk your shit.
Adam has empowered
I push bros
a lot of
line
us.
heavy, and him and I speak often. After
You-
this whole,
okay.
me and Brendan.
You have the power though to bring him back.
After this whole, bro, we talking about. Adam even said the other day. You know what? The conclusion is maybe we should have Brandon on the next episode. That's literally where it ended.
You have the power. Okay, for example, okay.
See, like, hey, no, like, hey, thank you for giving me that, but maybe tell the people that sign
Adam
my
has given us
motherfucking
that.
checks that, because
What?
that sounds good hypothetically or for a podcast narrative.
Hell no, Lush ain't having it, and he out here like, all right, if I got all the power, where's my raise? I need my pockets to have some power. Fuck is you talking about, player? Lush be on it, bro. That shit is funny. When I don't know what, man, fuck it. This Lush clip was brought to you by whatever substances he may have consumed before work this morning. But on a more serious note, remember what I started this off saying is Lush is responsible for this entire set of drama. There would be no need for the Boochie bodyguard of Flakko in the first place if Lush didn't make Flacco's life a living hell for like a year and a half straight, back when he was calling Flacco's classmates and all that wild shit. And then, suspect crashing out on Flakko, crashing out, swinging on Kelpie. Well, shit, just full on beating on Kelpie. But hey, Lush probably does deserve a raise. Look how much content he been providing for the streets.
You're the one that's like the A mic on the show. This is your show.
I'm not the A mic. It's not my show.
I mean, whatever, fool. You
Lush,
say that-
you are in control of a lot, but you just I don't know like what
I
it
feel like
is.
you be saying that now because you might not, because you checking out because you already got your other shit cracking off. So
What happened?
Because you already popping off. You feel me? You
No.
got your Flakko, bro. Your PS.
I need no jumper. You feel me? Nah, but though, no. Well, one is this, like again,
Well,
like
you're very important here, dog.
no
You
matter
already
like
know that.
how much like we grow, like we all still need no jumper, to an extent. No, but though, here's what I would say, right? If you and Adam is on a show, you can listen, like you at least have at least one trump card, meaning this, okay? Hey, Adam, I really like this host, bro. Like, you brought the last 4 hosts on. This one is mine, bro. Nah, bro, keep him. You had that one trump card that you could have used. You chose not to use it when it comes to Brandon, and I don't know why.
Well, first of all, Funky Fred, you're the main one who was pushing to be a hiring manager. You believe that you can curate host better. You could find talent better than Adam, better than Josh, better than whoever else is supposedly ahead of you in the hierarchy there in the totem pole. But then on top of that, let's look at how Flakko and Brandon treated Lush on the Thursday show during in the scheme of things, it's a very short run on the Thursday show. But ever since Brandon was demoted from the Tuesday show, he came in on timing when it came to dealing with Lush. And then more recently, they pieced it up. But when he first had to sit there with them, he was looking at like, man, I'm over here with the reject show. These stupid losers. I'm supposed to be on the main show. People need to see debates. People want to hear about Donald Trump. And the people say, hell no, we ain't trying to hear that shit. And so he didn't like that. He didn't like that he was demoted. Like I said earlier, he went on a whole rant on his live stream about being demoted to the Thursday show. And he decided to take out his frustrations and anger on Lush. See, while doing so, Flakko and Brandon came into the Thursday show and decided to, kind of pack out Lush. They knew Kenny was new. He's not that assertive of a podcaster yet. He's not really an experienced podcaster. So they knew that it's really a 2v1 with Kenny trying to help, but they overpowered him easy. And, 607 Unk had just got pressed by 4Extra in this clip you're about to see. And they tried to blame the whole situation on Lush. Because Lush did enter that interview And he was low-key instigating when he walked in. I think he even called 607 Unc a bitch. He was like mirroring the energy of the room. But they try to blame Lush for the departure of 607 Unc. They being Flakko and Brandon. And Lush, he got very upset, similar to that clip we just seen of him gyrating in the seat and doing his Pookie dance as he was giving points off. But on this one, I think he was off about 3 buzz balls.
He wanted to.
He ain't get set up, but you could have still helped Lush.
I mean, all right, that's such a weird deflection, but sure, if that's what I got to do.
You're not obligated to help.
I'm a company man. I guess I got to just eat that and take it on the chin.
You're not.
Because there's a lot, on some real fool, there's a lot of shit I could say, you feel me? But I'm not going to. Like, no, because I'm not gay.
Okay, sorry.
Because I'm not fucking gay.
Nah, say it.
Nah,
say it.
No.
Say it.
What's your thoughts, though, on him trying to fight now?
My thoughts, I mean, I feel like he's probably, that makes me a little concerned that he doesn't actually want to come back. Like when I hear him say things like that, because I really want Unc to come back.
Why are you concerned?
Because I think Unc is an asset to this platform.
But if you thought
he can still be an asset if I live in LA.
But if you
why didn't I jump in front of 4 extras and protect him? I don't know.
But if you thought Unc was an asset, in that moment you should have made sure that your asset didn't feel like his life was in jeopardy or whatever to keep him here. Like sometimes you got to just accept, like, yo, too little, too late saying that.
But ultimately he's not quote unquote my asset. He's a team member. You feel me? He's
dude.
A part
when
of,
he gets views, that affects you getting.
Yeah, it do. It's an asset. It do. But it's like it's not. That implies some type of like proprietorship. Which,
bro,
like,
you literally.
It's not. I have no skin in the game when it comes to Unc. Other than if we're on the same team and we're pushing the same line, like it's a good look. And I feel like he's beneficial and is a disruption to a lot of the monotony over here.
But no one's asked you to do anything but keep one guy from saying, I'm going to kill you on camera. That's
I can't tell. We don't censor. People can say whatever they want.
Bro, for one, you can be demonetized immediately for someone saying that. Two, it's not.
But it wasn't a live video.
It doesn't matter.
It could clearly be like edited out.
But it's not this is not the place for that. You know, Unc is here as a professional. 4 Extra knows that. I don't know why you guys act like these gang members, including 4 Extras, don't know how to control.
So go ahead.
I don't know if you guys know how to. I don't know why you act like these people are just uncontrollable. 4 Extras could be the hardest nigga on earth. When that guard in the county jail say, put your shoulder against the wall and walk from here to there, you know what he do? He walk his ass with his shoulder on the wall to wherever he's going. Because he recognized he weighs the risk and the reward. If I don't do that, 12 guards gonna beat my ass.
So is Lush supposed to be a correctional officer with no backup? Who was going to pack out 4 Extra if you don't listen to Lush? What is he talking about? They were trying to run some, like, it's interesting. When you watch the live shows, especially when it's like, okay, it's 12 noon, well, 12:30 when it's on Flakko timing. But loading into that show, they came in, it was like 1 minute of good vibes. Oh, hey, how's everybody doing? And then boom, they right on Lush about that. The vibe changed instantly. Like, damn, y'all trying to just put that all on him like he was supposed to do anything about it? What do we expect Lush to do in that situation other than sit there and attempt to pod?
Place to work. Stop, and I'm saying this to the audience. This is where Ant work at. When somebody come up in here, Ant don't make the decision on who coming through the door. So when someone say the N-word, you a glazer, pretend like you love and stuff, you should check them. Hey, let me finish my point. You love Crips, you love Bloods. Wait a minute. You love Crips, you love Bloods, you down with the blacks. If the say, and you're so pro-black and black, I hear in the comments talking about Lush is a black advocate. Lush is an arbitrary whoever's in the room, he slide to that side.
Martin
if it's a
Lusher
Mexican
King.
here, he's a Southsider. If it's a nigga, I'm down with the Bloods. So, but all I'm saying is, it's on y'all to check the N-word usage.
No,
it ain't on the employees.
Brandon.
So that's more of Brandon trying to attack Lush for being supposedly a higher up. When that's a narrative that, you know, that kind of, that's on pages like mine, where we're like, you know, Lush is basically second in command. It's a joke. That derives from a joke, at least as far as my use of that narrative, derives from a joke of me saying he looks like Captain Hook's second in command in Peter Pan. Smee, as the comment section refreshed my memory on the name, because when I made the joke, I couldn't even remember what bro's name was. but it's just the dynamic that he has when he's potting with Adam. It's like he's the second in command on a pirate ship. But anyways, that's just a little taste, just a sample of the Flakko and Brandon running narratives, mainly Flakko running his narratives through Brandon. In my opinion, you know what I'm saying? I don't have any concrete evidence like phone records and you know, conversations they had before the Thursday show. But I mean, just think about it. The Thursday show pretty much is the last show of the week for No Jumper. The Friday show is damn near pointless, the Friday news show. But the Thursday show, they get to watch everything play out within the No Jumper drama, you know, because, yeah, they report on trending topics. But this shit is about the drama within the office at this point. We're watching a ratchet, banged out version of The Office with less editing. And you know, that's just what it is. The Thursday show, they get to sit in the weeds and watch and then get all their little narratives ready or who they want to attack. And that's what they do. But speaking of attack, Brandon, being Flakko's human shield, he ended up acquiring way too many enemies way too fast. And it's way deeper than just him versus Suspect as far as how his end of the No Jumper war was lost. You know, the battle was lost here for Flakko's side. And then Lush's side gets a W here on the scoreboard for real. And, you know, part of it is because of moments like this where Brandon, he tried going at Adam with points that have to be from Flakko, you know, from his desire to be hiring manager, bringing it full circle to the beginning of this video.
The Booch man himself did try to call in. And when I said, I responded, 1 sec. And he said, still protecting Suspect. Yo, Brandon.
Hey, man, you know, Adam, you got to step your journalism game up, man. You've been reporting a lot of misinformation lately.
What's the misinformation?
All right, one, you put out a video saying DC Baby Draco got robbed. Suspect was like he got stripped. You know me, I'm not up on the situation, so I go and I look. It turns out bro did it like a skit, like a joke, and y'all reported like that was real news.
Yeah, we got trolled. It'll happen again. Trust me.
We got his paperwork, too.
Listen to this. This is what I want to know. When I was in county jail 4 times, mainline bands are white. Don't matter what no gangbanger nobody tell you. If you in general population, your wristband is white. If you have any other wristband, there's a reason for that. Can we ask Suspect to give us the numbers off of his blue wristband so we can see? Because the numbers will tell you why the person has a color wristband that's other than white.
It's actually hanging up in the office.
Don't. He just making. Did you Google this? It ain't no just straight white wristband. That don't exist right now, bro. That's just not even a thing.
But just give us
not
the numbers off the wristband.
It's not a
give
thing.
Us the numbers off the wristband.
And the numbers don't say nothing.
Let's table that. What else do we have to talk about?
The wristband was right here.
So that's 2 things. 3, y'all still talking about me, which is crazy. Like, the thing with this guy Suspect, I already told you, Adam, just pay him. You don't got to pay me. We can line it up. I don't even need to get paid, bro, but we know this guy is too scary. The guy got an F- in his own city, but gets on No Jumper and continues to try to act hard.
Yes, it's been Googled, and you know, there's some videos out. I might put a card here for those that may have not seen it, but it will also, that video will be a part of a playlist that I told y'all will be advertised at the end. However, Suspect ignored a very important question, which is what the numbers say on that wristband. He moved on past that. That is what the main point of my video on the whole Suspect and Boochie are lying on each other video that I dropped, last week. It's kind of the main point is, well, it doesn't necessarily mean PC to have a blue wristband. Just, you know, we did research. We went directly to the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department website, where the entire color coordination for jumpsuits and wristbands is clearly laid out. I read that for the audience. And, you know, I said, of course, it could vary from jail to jail. I don't know how they do it in the Twin Towers, but a lot of people in the comments that are very, seem very informed, that a lot of them, I haven't even seen some of y'all comment before. So, you know, I'm not going to just blindly believe the comment section, but based off of research and personal testimonies by those in my comment section who really have no reason to agree or disagree with either side, they all said that Suspect's wristband that he was waving in that music video is a little bit sus. And nobody really disagreed with my point that the blue wristband doesn't necessarily mean PC. It could mean that he's a threat, but we need to know what the number is, because there's a code system that's also broke down in that video, and the code kind of lets you know if it's a PC-like situation. PC, I said in the video, but again, go watch it, y'all. But PC technically is the yellow wristband or gold wristband, but there is some ways to view certain coded blue bracelets as a form of PC as well. It depends on who you're asking, who you're talking to. But anyways, this segment is really not even supposed to be about the wristband shit, but why not plug one of my own videos? On to, Brandon calling out Adam, on the phone about how he runs his business.
I only have one question for Adam.
Sure.
You know you suck at hiring. That's why everybody you hire ends up going to jail or blowing their damn fingers off.
Now, I mean, there is some type of bad juju going on, it seems like, but at the same time, let's be honest. You hire a bunch of gang members, they're probably going to go through gang member type of problems even while employed at your workplace. Munchie B is just the latest one to, have a situation similar to what Brandon is talking about, because he did go to jail. It was a quick stay, though, because he got out reportedly without even having to post a bail. So, I'm sure Whack 100's gonna love to talk about that. But aside from Whack, I don't think anybody's too upset that Munchie got out of jail. Shout out to Munchie B. Congratulations on being back free and out here in the regular old world. But anyways, now we're gonna get off of the Lush versus Flakko and Brandon side of the no jumper war, and we're gonna get into a little more of the other people that are within the no jumper building and whatnot, into their battles that they're all fighting, because there's a lot going on. But before that, we're gonna take a brief intermission and flash on back to the days that started all of this.
Talking about. No black man should ever be comfortable giving a pass to any other race, Hispanics or others, to say the word nigga. That should never be a quote-unquote pass given, bro. That's wrong.
And my older generation doesn't believe in younger homies saying the N-word like that, but a lot of people do. A lot of us do.
That's because we didn't...
But we also grew up in the hood, and
y'all
it's like
didn't eat tacos at each other's houses and shit. Some of my best friends... Bro, I got best friends who didn't passed away that was Latinos, that I was in the streets with, that I thugged with every day.
Away, tattooed on me as a black
every
man,
day.
So I concur.
Ain't no taco good enough to get the N-word pass, bro.
Man, you don't even understand it. You're a fucking
I'm sorry, bro.
Next topic. This nigga's a clown. This nigga's
I'm sorry, bro.
Before we move on,
I'm a real one, bro.
No, you're not.
Bro.
You're a real one. Where?
Bro.
You just lied about where you was from on camera a month ago.
How I
You're not
lied?
a fucking real one.
Why do you think he lying about his name and where he from and all of that? Like, why do you think he's lying about that?
Why I think he lying?
Yeah, why you think he lying?
I don't know. I think he probably fucking. I think he just didn't want something coming back, biting him in his ass or some shit. I think he probably got some skeletons in his closet or something.
And as a man, dog, as a man, yo, win, lose, or draw, Lush, I need that fade outside, yo.
Word.
I need that fade outside, yo.
Oh, shit.
That's my last name you playing with, dog.
If you got physical with Lush, it would have been all right. Then there's no issue with him fighting Kelpie if you're willing to fight Lush. Even though it didn't happen, but say he had. Say you stood up.
Wait. Why would I care?
Parallel.
Wait, what would I care about him and Kelpie?
John cooking.
I am cooking.
Yeah.
And well, I asked you, I said a two-part question. I said, is there any truth to you taking issue with him fighting Kelpie?
No, right. So look, again, right.
I'm beating the shit out of Kelpie. I don't want to call that a fight.
Yeah,
I don't
right.
want to call that a fight.
Yeah, right. So look.
That incident.
Right, no. Look.
That's not a fight.
Right?
It was.
Again, right, is back to Lush and instigating, right?
Lush caused that too?
Look, no, look.
Because he was the one who told me.
Shout out to going down memory lane, right? But yeah, man, so like I said, we're going to get into some of the more recent battles that have been taking place at No Jumper. And some of these battles even have people that are no longer on the No Jumper roster, but they're still beefing with people that are on the No Jumper roster. First up, we got Bojack. I think that's how his name goes. Somebody who got in the building via the no jumper tryouts. His stay will probably be pretty short lived. I'm not gonna lie, but regardless, he's here. He had his confrontation with Hellcat, and since then he's been facing a lot of backlash, where things got a little racial, a little black versus Mexican racialness. And then he reveals that he's from Long Beach, so naturally, Mr. Viral himself has to call in to check Bojack. Now, keep in mind, this is the same afternoon that Viral, he's going to cook Bojack here. And that clip I played earlier where we get to see Flakko's tiny home kitchen in his little tiny living room. We, all in the same day, all in a day's work. Mr. Viral cooked Bojack in the afternoon, cooked Flakko in the evening. And, he's actually racking up some W's when it comes to the debates. And, the thing about this clip, it reminds me of a movie clip, actually. A movie clip from the film Do the Right Thing by Spike Lee, the great Spike Lee. Bojack reminds me, with his, always in the jersey self, always wearing basketball jerseys in particular. He reminds me of those racist Italians a little bit. Now, I'm not saying Bojack or whatever, Bo. I'm not saying that he's racist. I don't know the guy. He was in a roast battle that was racial themed ever since Hellcat called him George Lopez, and then that's when things turned for the worse. So I don't know, but when you present yourself on a live stream a certain way, that shit's tough. You know what I'm saying? Crashing out on live, it's hard to come back from that depending on how far you crash out. And his dynamic definitely reminds me of the racist Italians from the movie Do the Right Thing, though. So enjoy this quick little Bojack clip, or Bo, whatever the fuck his name is. This might be the last time I ever talk about Buddy, but regardless, here it is.
I never seen the clip.
After you said some racist shit to Hellcat, now you just
Stop saying I said racist. Stop trying to flip this on me, bro. Stop trying to flip this on me, bro. Stop trying to flip this on me and cause more division. I don't like that, bro. I don't like that you're taking us backwards. I really don't. Because we're trying to unite black and brown, and all you're doing is trying to divide us even more. So I don't know who you are. I'm not saying your opinion matters. That's why you're over the phone and not here in person. But stop taking us backwards, bro. Your opinion doesn't matter. That's why you're over the phone and not here in person. I don't want to hear it. You're causing division, bro. Maybe if you're moving us forward, we'd open you with open arms on a seat, but you're not. You're just moving us backwards, bro. We don't like that.
Let me ask a question.
I'm not Hellcat, nigga. I'm insane.
Try it.
Tell them to put us in the same room then.
Try it.
Because I'm not turning nothing down.
Try it.
Tell them to put
Try
us in the same room.
Try it.
You say
Viral, let me ask you a question. Do you feel like before that Bo is making the I could have said responses that he was pretty much 100% in the right?
Nah, because he called her a little baby.
No.
He called her a little baby.
And look, this the cold part. Lush, on Jesus Christ, on my kids. I said Hellcat was wrong when I did my initial reaction, right?
Mhm.
I said she was wrong.
Which
for
nobody saw, by the way.
And then this what happened. All the Hispanics came in my comments and said, "Oh, you being biased because she black." I said, "How the f I'm being biased?"
What's his Instagram?
How the f am I being biased because she black? Because I said Bo was wrong as well.
What's his Instagram? What's his Instagram?
I agree with Viral, and I'm the only one who said that up
Viral
here.
what?
I agree.
Listen, they said I was being biased, even though I said she was wrong. But I said, "Hey, he's wrong as well." Nah, he's not wrong. He got the right to be racist because she was first.
You mean this?
Watch this nigga, man. Hey, I was looking at it like, hey, put this drunk on pack, nigga.
No,
Give a fake ass apology.
Well, I thought the apology was a good thing, but you feel me?
You just causing division. I'm not even going to feed into it. I'm not going to feed into it. You want me to feed into it? I'm not feeding into it. People that really know me, know. You feel me? So I don't even want to hear it, bro. My brother is a quarter black. I have black family. Like, you sound dumb, bro. You sound dumb. You sound dumb. You sound dumb. You sound dumb. You sound dumb, bro. You sound dumb. You sound dumb, bro. People that know me, bro, really know. You feel me? I grew up on 21st and Earl, street over from Crib Street. Grew up shooting with blacks. Like, you feel me? Doing everything with blacks, bro. So for you to sit here and try and cause more division is just dumb.
All that and then still said some fried chicken. So that don't mean nothing, nigga.
What did I say? Quote what I said. Quote what I said. Quote what I said. Quote what I said. Quote what I said.
Fuck out of here. I'm not quoting what you said.
Go drink some water. Drink some water, Cottonmouth, and go and tell me what I said.
I know.
Drink some water, Cottonmouth, and tell me what I said.
I'm not gonna call you out. I'm gonna have
Drink some water, brush your teeth, and quote what I said. Till then, hang up on this guy. Hang up on him. I'm done with him. All you're doing is creating division. Hang up on him. All he's doing is creating division. We're not doing that, bro. We're moving forward. We're moving forward. Hang up on him. And I don't know why your name's viral. You're not viral. You're a phony. 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 Change your name to phony. You're not viral. You're phony. You're a phony. Interviewing people I don't with?
You interviewing all the
Who don't I with?
trying to get some motion, but you don't even with them for real. Cause that fried chicken would have never left your mouth. Ass nigga.
People that know me really know, bro. Shut up. Hang up on him. Hang up on him. Hang up on him. Hang up on him. Hang up on him.
Appreciate you, player. Much love.
Now you're trying to say I don't with the
talk to you for a second. What? Pino, who's your favorite basketball player?
Magic Johnson.
Who's your favorite movie star?
Eddie Murphy.
Who's your favorite rock star? Prince. You're a Prince fan.
Boss, Bruce.
Prince.
Bruce.
Pino, all you ever talk about is nigga this and nigga that. And all your favorite people are so-called niggas.
It's different. Magic, Eddie, Prince are not niggas. I mean, they're not black. I mean, let me explain myself. They're not really black. I mean, they're black, but they're not really black. They're more than black. It's different.
It's different?
Yeah, to me, it's different.
You see what I mean? It's not a spot-on comparison, but it's the same vibes. It's interesting to me, though, that No Jumper has found a way to have Long Beach blacks and Mexicans beefing on their platform now. And, this just adds to the drama and the crazy mix of people that they got going on already. And, speaking of a crazy mix, Young Aunt Hefe don't care about nothing but what the checks say. And, he's still going back and forth with King Pill, despite King Pill having gone back to Atlanta and whatnot. But they've gotten to the point where they've agreed to meet up to a fade, sort of. King Pill doesn't like some of the stipulations that Young Aunt Hefe had originally proposed. But this beef is damn near in the phase of, like, right before the fight contract gets signed. Speaking of fight contracts, I seen today that Jake Paul is going to fight Gervonta Tank Davis. That's nuts. I've been on the side of saying that Jake Paul is a legit boxer, that he really trained his way into being a real boxer, and I respect that shit. He's showing what so many like couch boxers have been saying for years. There was a point in my younger years where I truly believed that I had the strategy to beat Floyd Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? The undefeated Floyd Mayweather. And Jake Paul, good thing I'm not a YN in this era, because Jake Paul would have actually given me the motivation if all the timelines would have lined up to where I'll be trying to train to be a boxer right now, so I can go and defeat Mayweather. I genuinely believed I had the formula to beat that nigga. I'm not even lying. But anyways, off of boxing and on to a proposed street fight, because I forget which one of them says it, but one of these guys says they don't even want to do it for the... Oh, I think it's Aunt Hefe. He said, I'm not even going to put no money in your pocket. I want the street fight or some shit. I don't know. Let's let the clips play, and if I have to correct myself, I will.
Yo, look, I want to get on here and I want to get straight to the point, right? So, bam, the homie catch Fat Hefe at the gas station. Fat Hefe, extra nice. He's the nicest guy you can meet inside LA County, you feel me? Nice as hell.
I know King Pill been back on his workout shit, and I think he may have just got done doing some burpees or some type of cardiovascular exercise. Similar to me at the beginning of this video. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I was taking like longer pauses than usual in between my words. It's because I just got off the treadmill and hopped down and got to it.
So I want to get straight to the point. Av Hefe made a response on his YouTube channel, and he had to say what he had to say. And he said he had to chop it up with my peoples and all that, and he be chopping up with homies from the section and all that, and this and that. And at the end of this video, he was like, yeah, King Pill a weenie. So bam. You feel me? I should have been got on you. I should have been pressed my line, and I should have been told you to line it up.
Too, because like I said, his energy was definitely, I'm saying, good energy. So on that note, it was reciprocated, man. Anybody came with any other energy, we going up. That's just how it go. And I understand, you was a weirdo, you was a weenie. It ain't up with your homies, bro. You know what I'm saying? It might be up with the little crew of little dudes who follow behind you, dude. But I done ran into 4, 5, 6 dudes, talked to older dudes from over there, bro. And it's regular, bro. So, like, man, cut the crap, man. And drop some music and try to find another topic or something to go viral on, man. Because this Aunt Hefe thing, it ain't helping nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's imaginary smoke, and we going to conclude it there.
Yeah, so that's what we finna do. Fat Hefe, you keep popping it. You feel me? You had the nerve to interview one of my enemigos. You know what I'm saying? And he was extra nice. Didn't have nothing negative to say. A real nice guy. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. But look, we ain't gonna do no more talking. Line it up, Fat Hefe. You acting like you hard and you acting like you in charge. 5 B's to get you whacked. I'll lay you on your back.
This what I'm gonna do. Since you cool with Whack 100, and me and Whack 100 straight, this what we gonna do. Call Whack 100. Whack 100 can bring one of his guys, and I'm gonna bring one of my guys. We can meet somewhere mutual, and we can get it in, nigga. I'm gonna beat your ass. And this ain't for no money. I'm gonna do this shit for the free.
Okay, it was Young Aunt Hefe who did the proposition, and it's important to know. Other than that wild ass look left, look right that just happened, Young Aunt Hefe is not Sleepy Ant in this video here, as he shouldn't be. But it's just funny to see the difference of podcasters when they do their content at home versus when they're at No Jumper. Flakko, I think he reading off a script, but he says he freestyles all his videos, so we'll just have to believe that, I guess. But he's a totally different creator when he's, sitting in his kitchen right next to that motherfucking fridge. When he's in his comfort place, he got to be able to smell the aroma of some Jollof and all that shit. But Aunt Hefe, same thing. He be in the kitchen. He be in that other backdrop too. We was talking about it in one of the live chats. But man, it's just crazy. It's a drastic difference. It's like the eye doctor shit when like this one or this one, this one or this one.
Just to show you, because nigga, I'm not putting no money in no clown nigga pocket. So since you apologizing to Whack, call Whack. Cause he a Pyru, he a blood. Meet up with Whack. I grab somebody, or I grab 600. You and Whack, I grab 600. We can meet up somewhere neutral and get down for the free, nigga. And I'll whoop your feet, nigga.
Yeah, hold on. I'll grab 600 has me weak right now. Well, hey man, I always say, I'm no street nigga. But just the optics of saying I'll grab 600 with all the shit around his name, with the he was the first one. Whack got a lot of viral videos and stuff about that little badge gate situation he had going on with the little flash on live stream talking to Snoopy. But 600, he drove by Big U's house as they were raiding the house. I think he drove by multiple houses. But he was present at the raids, flashing badge and blicky with a security beanie or some shit, but still, he was doing some wild skits. And then on top of that, the morning of Big U getting put into the jail or whatever, bro, did he not have a skit where he walked into a police station and picked up a damn gold chain that had a little mini badge on it? You're gonna grab 600 to help facilitate this fade? What? Whoa. I don't know if that's the move, Ant. That might not be the name to be shouting out that's gonna facilitate a fade. Just perception. Perception is everything. I've never called Whack CS2 and none of that, but there's so much perception that says these people are some type of something. That shit just sounds crazy to be saying that this is who needs to facilitate this fade. Now, I know some of y'all might be like, but didn't you say you want Whack to set up a fade with you and Flakko? Yes, I did. But I want some money out of that shit. I'm a grown ass man. I'm not running no fade unless it's a damn boxing event. I'm trying to brand risk it. I'm trying to get on my Jake Paul. Fuck you mean? Like I said, y'all, I thought at one point in my life that I had the formula to beat Floyd Mayweather in a fight. So I think I could cook up a formula on how to knock out the dusty one.
Not putting no money in your pocket, nigga. Use a J-Cat, nigga. Put some money in your pocket, for bro. You broke. You keep on trying to come with this content to keep your name in the algorithm, bro. I know the game, bro. I've been doing content coming up on a year now, bro.
Nah, and look, if they ever do the no jumper boxing shit where they copy the brand risk situation that Aiden Ross got going on, I'll do the first one for free. If it's me versus Flakko, I'll do the first one for free. He could keep the whole purse because he, like I said before, he got a bigger brand to put at risk. He got more to lose by getting embarrassed in the ring. I just want the eyes on you know the hands that are going to be dealt to him if he agrees to box me. That's all I want. I just want the eyes on it. He about to get his BBL. So you know what I'm saying? Whack, set up the boxing shit. So no jumper and no jumper orbiters have a place to safely, you know, settle their disputes. I think that shit will be fire, and it's great content. Whack, you pitched a great idea. This is off topic, but Whack, he pitched a great idea on one of the Adam and Whack shows maybe about 3 weeks ago to Adam. Adam shot it down, but Whack was like, we need to get, it was right before the audition shit as they're trying to roll that out. So yeah, like around the end of July, Whack was like, you know, we need to have our own streamer house or it could even be here at the office, whatever. But we need to get some YNs in here that aren't on bullshit, that aren't gonna actually switch each other down, blick each other down in the office or nothing crazy like that. And have them in here making streamer content live to Twitch, 6 hours a day. You know, come get your 4 to 8 hour shift in right here on the live. So no jumper has a presence in the Twitch world. No jumper has a presence in the damn kick world. And Adam shot that shit down like it wasn't nothing. But I think Adam should reconsider that too. Whack came with some good ideas. But no jumper boxing. Do that plus the Twitch shit. I'll gladly whoop the dusty, musty, kitchen dwelling, too close camera ass nigga. I'll gladly whoop his feet on camera. Again, I'll do it for a slave wage of $0.00 the first time. Just to prove a point. And, you know, I'll do it for all the people that he likes to talk crazy about. He be wishing death on people. And I be seeing the comments saying, oh, you sounding like Flakko here and there. How I sound like Flakko because I criticize Almighty for eating some fried chicken on camera while old boy going full racist. That's a wild optic. Fuck you mean I sound like Flakko? I'm not here wishing death on people and wishing jail on people. Flakko wishes the worst things possible on people. I can never be on that level of what Flacco's on.
I know the game. Social media might not know the game, and if they do know the game, you know, they gonna push the controversy. Oh, he said this. Oh, is you gonna turn it down? Call Whack 100. The dudes you apologize to. We can meet somewhere neutral and get down for the free, and that's on A-Tray. On God, we can do that. One of my songs, he trying to...
I'm not gonna lie. I'm tired of hearing Young and Hefe and King Pill talk. They both kept on going back and forth way past what I just clipped up right there. Go check it out on their respective channels, you know what I'm saying, if that's something that you're interested in. But what we're getting into now is I think this is the last clip involving, you know, beef or battles or wars. But 607 Unk still feels some type of way about 4Extra. I think he's still mad at 4Extra, or, you know, might even have some hate in his heart for 4Extra. I don't want to put hate on Unk because he does say he does everything out of love. But it seems like there's some animosity for sure still brewing in his brain. So let's just check this little fun clip out real quick before I wrap this joint up.
4Extra came out and made a statement about his hand.
Man, you heard that weak ass song? Fuck that hand. You heard that weak ass song he made with Kevin Gates?
I did hear the Kevin Gates song.
Man, that shit ass. I ain't never heard a song that bad. I swear to God, mama. That's the worst song I ever seen. Come on, gang, that shit ass. That fireworks to the blew his lip off and his tongue. I swear to God, mama, he just kept his hand, his lip and his tongue, so it came out for that disrespectful ass shit. That rap disrespectful to the black community. That's why I'm mama. That's the worst self. Oh, hood. That's why I'm rolling. That shit was ass. Oh, extra on crack.
So what was it about the song that you didn't like?
Everything about it. It didn't rhyme. 4 Extra only rapper that never rhymed, gang. Stop playing on me. That shit ass. 4 Extra. Oh shit, money coming in. Oh shit, money coming. Money on the floor. Oh shit. Hold up. More? I dance, nigga. Oh shit. Oh shit. Capone. Capone, they paying me, Capone. They paying me, Capone. I ain't gay. Get the fuck away. I'm not gay. Go. I ain't gay.
We got fucking money.
Go play. I'm not gay.
We got fucking money for this man.
I'm not gay. Go. Let me finish my interview. You try to throw me that gay ass shit. Stop playing on me.
Man, shout out to Big Unc. You know, he said he ain't gay, but he do got that watch on that right wrist. Now, you know, spinning back to one of the earlier topics in this video about, you know, having fathers in your life. My father did teach me that is low key code. If you got nothing on your left wrist and you got a watch on your right or a bracelet on your right but nothing on your left, that's like non-verbal code that you gay. He taught me that when he bought me my first piece of jewelry growing up type shit. But you know, maybe Unc forgot his bracelets or something. I don't know. But honestly, even if I got bracelets on, I still wear my watch on my left to this day. But hey, man, whatever is your prerogative is your prerogative. Shout out to Unc for the good entertainment. Some good laughs in that clip right there. Now let's get into this this little no jumper war talk. Apparently, Thunder Thighs trying to take people's thunder. He gonna bring reactions right to the no jumper platform. Shout out to Adam22, like the actual YouTube channel. He actually started running Flakko style videos on his page, but the edits are way better than what we get out of Flakko. You know, because Adam he hires a editor and all this. I seen that they're actually looking for editors that can turn around things fast. Interesting times at the No Jumper offices. But so Flakko's getting his thunder stolen by Adam, and now so Flakko, of course, he wants to take the thunder of a bunch of other YouTubers that are perceivably smaller than him as far as YouTube subscriber count. Whatever that even, you know, matters for. But just listen to him talk about it. Now, this was brought to my attention by one of the commenters on one of my uploads from, I think, last week, right? If you're in the live premiere chat or whatever, shout yourself out in the comments of this video, and I'm going to pin it. But bro brought this to my attention. Oh, where? I went and looked at the Thursday show of last week and said, oh, okay, bet. That's cool. I was already loading up these clips for this, you know, this installment that we're now at the end of the No Jumper Civil War series. But, you know, since the early days of my YouTube channel, I started branding things like Poetic Flakko's a Trojan horse. He's trying to destroy No Jumper from the inside. And then eventually I came about a title. I think I put it in the thumbnail of the whole No Jumper Civil War. But regardless, my whole point here is that for those of you that want to see something that's already, you know, laid out, and you know, disclaimer, like I said, some of these videos I started when I was very new to YouTube, audio quality's all over the place, to be transparent. Y'all know I've been trying to figure out my audio shit. Shout out to all y'all that have been giving me feedback on that. I think we got it down. I think we're good. I think we're about ready to go live soon. And that brings me to the whole members only thing, which I know some of y'all were struggling with the phone shit with the members only, but the link is now going to be in the description of every video. So regardless of what type of device you're on, just hit the description and you can join right there through the link in the description. Type shit. But yeah, without further ado, this is how we're going to wrap this one up. And then the little ad for the playlist is going to run. I might add some playlist cards throughout the video too. I might not. I'm not going to lie. I be sticking and moving. Once the video is done, I'm ready to get on to the next one. But I know it wouldn't hurt to add cards to make it easier to find certain shit. So I might do it on this one. But check this shit out. And again, shout out to the commenter that brought this to my attention.
Y'all don't know this yet, but well, Adam does. We were just going to so I have a new series coming on No Jumper called The War in the No Jumper universe, where like once a week I'm dropping like an hour or 2 hour video, just documenting all the storylines, all the drama from No Jumper, for Community World, everything. You feel me? Right?
Amazing.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm all for competition. You know what I'm saying? I'm a commentator, reaction channel, whatever. If No Jumper wants to react and commentate to their own content, go ahead. Plenty of streamers already do that. You know, where they react to all the internal drama that's going on within their respective streaming house or group and stuff like that. It's not anything out of the ordinary. It really don't stop no one's motion, but it's funny because you can kind of tell people's intentions by how they do shit. And it seems like Flakko, in particular, thinks he's gonna stop people's motion, but really, it's like you're just doing something that it's already being done, and that's fine. That's totally fine. That's really how this YouTube shit works. If you know, you know. But my main thing with this is I don't know if Flakko is the guy for the job. I don't know why they think people want to hear him solo talk for an hour or two. Yeah, you podcast for an hour or two every time you're on a podcast, maybe even more, even though he's adamant about ending right at 2 p.m. most of the times. But for the most part, right, everybody at No Jumper so-called talks for an hour or two. But it's different. You got 3, 4, 5 different co-hosts. You don't have to carry a whole hour plus performance when even the non-stuttering Flakko to me is a tough listen. Because he sounds like he's reading. Even if he's not reading, which again, I don't believe that he doesn't read a script or some type of teleprompter. But even if he's not reading, even if that really is all freestyling off the top of his head, that shit it just sounds so performative. I hate the way that he talks. I hate the way that he walks. I hate everything about all jokes aside, I don't know if that's going to work because you're choosing Flakko to be the guy to do it. You know, maybe one of the people that auditioned for the tryout might be better at it. I have no clue. But an hour or two of Flakko, if you look at all of his interviews, they're some of the worst performing interviews on the channel ever, if not the worst performing interviews from the channel ever. So I don't know if that's a good business decision. On top of that, if you look at any Flakko video that's even in that runtime, other than like somebody got shot, he don't even do long run times on his channel. So interesting experiment. I don't think it's gonna really succeed because Flakko, even that's what it is. Flakko episodes where he's on don't do as good as a lot of the other shows. If you put Flakko on the Tuesday show, the numbers are gonna drop. If you put Flakko on, whatever the next month Thursday show is, that do they have an episode at 100K? Adam literally joked about the Thursday show might as well be rebranded to the No Jumper News. That's a recent joke. So I highly doubt it's gonna work. But let's hear what the rest of Buddy got to say. And keep in mind, one of the things he's gonna say, I've been saying it throughout this whole episode, I'm gonna say it again. He's waiting to do this until after September 1st because he has to get his BBL first. He thinks that how he looks is going to make a difference on the success of the shows.
Everything.
That's crazy.
Amazing.
So you feel me? That's probably going to drop once I get done surgery. You feel me? That's probably going to be after Labor Day.
How much gonna be fire?
Huh? What?
All that shit.
I'm not getting that.
You gonna?
I know something.
He gonna come out. He gonna come out looking like a G.I. Joe.
I ain't gonna hold you. That's gonna be fire. That war shit.
You feel me? So
why nobody else ever thought of that?
They have. There's been millions of reaction channels, and now we're gonna fucking do what the fuck they try to do to us.
Flakko gonna fuck that up. He gonna do that one.
Flakko.
Yeah, you feel me? Because what? Nah, because I just thought yeah, true.
Shouts to Denny from the side, but for being completely honest.
No, Denny tried to do it here, but then I felt like Denny was in a bad spot because Denny, he couldn't really be too honest about his new coworkers or his employer. Me, I don't give a fuck. Meaning bro, I'm trying to call y'all out and piss you niggas off. You feel me? You feel me? Right. But but yeah, that's gonna be you know, like dropping soon, man. Like I just seen it as, man, I make so much, you know, like reacting to like No Jumper content. You feel me? I might as well just bring a portion of what I do here. You feel me?
100%.
I'm here for it.
Wait, so you gonna be like live, like
No,
you just dropping videos?
no. So throughout the week, I'm just documenting everything that happened, and then I do like this one big video talking about everything, and it drops. You feel me? And on the Jumper once a week.
But I'm saying, you doing the video from home or from here?
Home.
From home, nigga. He doing it from the comfort of this kitchen right here. Gatorade bottles all out on the counter and all. Yeah, empty Gatorades, because you know you got full Gatorades, it's whatever. But another reason why I think this is a tiny home, look at that silver shelf that has, I think, some type of alcohol on the top. That's not a normal kitchen. That's a very small looking kitchen. That's a strange shelf. No kitchen just putting a random metal shelf where that shelf is at. Like, this shit is crazy. This is literally a tiny home. There's no way this is a 3-bedroom house. And if it is, those bedrooms are tiny. The hallway, if there's even much of a significant hallway, is tiny. This is literally a kitchen living room that's all the size of like a small spare room in most homes. But anyways, as promised, here's the No Jumper Civil War that's already been taking place. I got like damn near 60 videos in this playlist. Some of them aren't directly titled No Jumper Civil War videos, but you can scroll through and find the ones that have the like actual name on there and check it out. But I kind of put the ones I think document just these feuds and dramas, even Adam going over to the Apollo and causing destruction in the Figmunity World universe. I think that belongs there as well. But you know, hey, well, if you can sit through an hour or two of Flakko, go ahead and do it. But if not, there's plenty of channels like my own that have already done these types of things for you guys. And the choice is in the viewer's hands at the end of the day. That's just how this shit works. Like, if we're being completely honest, if you guys see like my screenshots when I do screenshots of thumbnails, there's these little vidIQ things for any creatives that aren't using a service like that. It gives you all types of ratings and rates your thumbnails, rates your titles, all that shit. It's a cool tool for real that helps you grow your channel. But one of the things it also does is it tells you like, hey, this is trending in your category. I believe even YouTube has some features built in that does the same thing. It's like, hey, you do content on this category. This is trending from similar channels. And it's like tons and tons of videos where they show like, hey, you know, little people talking about Lil Bow Wow is popping right now. That this channel with 10,000 subs got 100K views talking about Lil Bow Wow or whatever the case may be. So it's not a terrible idea from a business perspective. I just don't know if they're putting the right personnel on the project. But only time will tell. Post BBL Flakko, we'll see how that how that saga all plays out. Shit, I might make a playlist documenting his BBL journey. But anyways, this is the end of the video. Thank you for watching. You know, and shout out to all y'all that liked the hour plus videos on the channel. I only really started doing hour plus because after one of my longer runtime, I think it was like a 45-minute video or something. People were like, hey, I really like the longer videos, and that kept happening as I did longer videos. So okay, whatever, let's push the limits. I think my longest video is like 2 hours and 5 minutes or some shit like that. But shout out to all y'all that like the longer videos, all the truckers that you know, keep this country running and things like that. Shout out to all y'all on the road. Shout out to all y'all with long commutes from work and whatever other category. You know, shout out to all y'all taking care of your kids while listening to videos. I know, you know, putting a young kid to sleep can be a lengthy process, so having an hour and a half of content to listen to is like perfect. Shout out to everybody cooking. I like listening to longer form stuff when I'm cooking. You get through about a 48 to 50 minute video. It's like, cool. My food is ready if you time it all out right, and then you can go and watch something else while you eat, or watch the end of like a video like this as you're eating. There's enough to, you know, however fast or slow you eat, cool. And shout out to Flakko watching from the comfort of his tiny ass kitchen. But anyways, I appreciate each and every one of y'all, even the haters. Leave a comment to help the algorithm and all that good shit. Reoccurring viewers, you already know the vibes. New viewers, hit that subscribe button, especially if you hear me talking right now. Hour and a half reaction channel. Come on. You know you enjoyed yourself. Hit the button. See y'all on the next one. Peace.
You look like Junkyard Dog with that chain around your neck.
Look, I'm
so glad that you said that.
I'm feeding the chat. I can't believe that, man.
I'm so glad that you said that.